Hello everyone, welcome to ODST Halo Guide. I'm here with my perfection tip gameplay. This is tip basically on how to stay alive and how to get a lot of kills while doing it. How I do most of mine are through objective game types like CTF. And what you're going to do is there are three main players on your team. There is the objective player who runs objectives, support player who mostly makes everyone weak and fights, and then there's the main slayer who controls mostly the power weapons and will get a majority of the kills for the game. I'm the main slayer on my team, which basically means I run around, I do a lot of the kills, and basically I slay as many people as possible and try to stop them from getting the flag. I play defense along with one of my friends who is running support. That's her. She just died. But basically, what I'm going to teach you are, I'm going to review getting advantages, because that is a very important thing for you want to do. Then I'm going to review how to stay alive for such long periods of time. The perk I suggest for this: ammo. Ammo, 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 ammo. You have to have the ammo perk if you're going for a perfection. There's no way you can make it without, the extra ammo. Ammo perk allows you not only to start off with more ammo, so you get more DMR, you get more of your secondary, but when you get power weapons, you get one full extra clip. You see, my sniper has 12 shots. It doesn't have 8 spare shots like most other people. So you focus. Ammo perk, most important thing. Second thing is covering up just advantages. We're going to go over a brief review. Advantages, I covered it in a gameplay on Solace I had of CTF. Advantage is how you gain the upper hand on your enemy, where if you two are even, if you guys both have an even DMR, even sniper, even whatever, how are you going to make sure you are more fit to kill them? You have to outsmart the player, you have to outthink the player. Like right here, the Warhawk shows up. You're not going to go run straight at it. You have to think about how you're going to gain the advantage. So basically what I decided was to get him to shoot at one side, and you're going to, first of all, trick him out. You're going to do the opposite side that tricks him. Throw a grenade at his base. That will flip him over and eject the player from the base. And you can shoot him, or you can line him up where it's a lot easier. Once he gets in, boom, headshot, dead. Move on. Advantages like that. I never left the base. I had way more cover than he did. He had to constantly fight to keep me out of his hair, really. And that's mostly what you want to look at. Another advantage is always a power weapon. Power weapon, sniper, rockets, shotgun, anything that gives you basically an instant kill. Or a saw is even considered a power weapon. You always want to have some kind of weapon that will give you a better advantage that you can kind of lure people into. Right now I choose sniper because I'm very accurate with it and has a very large ammo supply, especially with the ammo perk. Basically it gives me 16 shots, which is potential to kill 16 people before I even get another resupply of that sniper rifle. So basically you have to be a good shot, and you have to camp. The next advantage also is camping. Having a stable base that you can peek behind. You don't want to expose yourself. Whenever you are a sniper, especially when you are a sniper, when you peek out to shoot something, you only expose yourself down one way. You want your right, your left, and your back to be completely covered, enemy free. Like in this base, my sides are pretty much over control. I can just kind of aim down those lifts. Anyone who comes through the sides might be a threat to me. Like right here, Menace. You've got to stick inside the base. The most important thing is just make sure you do not die, or you at least get an advantage over the Menace. Everyone knows to kill a Menace, you have to run up behind it, throw a grenade into it. So basically what you want to do is keep the Menace very close quarters. Once you get him behind the base, you can kind of avoid him, and you can kind of run straight at him. I play distraction while my friend comes up and plants the Menace, and I run away very quickly so I do not die. Because you do have to take risks sometimes. Sometimes they pay off, sometimes they do not. And basically you just want to camp the flag. Now, another thing, especially for snipers, is the angle and positioning that you're at. I choose the next rock formation because basically it forms like a little alleyway down which I can snipe. I can snipe down all the way that river and have a very good angle over the top middle half of the bridge. And the whole left part where Pelican is pretty much blocked from my view. And the big rock will block the rest of the map. So basically, I have a very narrow passageway where enemies will be running straight at me or straight away from me, basically. And it's very easy for me to get killed, and people can't be shooting at me from the right or from the left because I have it covered. See, people are just keep coming over this hill, and I'm just going to keep sniping them. A key thing to remember is stay unzoomed as much as possible. I don't mean it to be like, you know, no hard scoping, no quick scoping, no whatever, you know, hard scope noob. It's not that. It's unless you have the awareness perk on, when you're zoomed in, you cannot see your radar. And you want to know when someone's flanking you. So it's very important to only be aiming when you see people coming over. You can see them from a very far range away, you know. So you see, I'm just going after the guys I see. When I can't get them, I'll pretty much swap over. Run behind cover while you're reloading. You know, you want to keep yourself unexposed as much as possible. The only time you should be exposed is when it's mandatory. Yeah. See, I'm able basically only to peek out for that one little kill. I'm able to retreat back to where it's safe, where it's nice, where I have control over the map, where I have an advantage. Now, you have to have multiple locations that you know that you can kind of keep in a stream. Like this pelican, for example. Now that the flag is kind of over my range, as soon as someone picks it up, they're going to walk back. I will have very limited time to see their head and very limited time to react. So I moved to pelican because it's a lot easier. I can't aim straight down the alleyway, but I get a lot more cover with the pelican spot, so I choose it because I'm a lot less likely to die. Yeah, and see what the guy shooting at me, I'm able to back up, kind of like peek the only part of my head out. You want to keep as little of you exposed as possible and shoot. You see, like you can always see that little pelican wing in my sight, so very little of my head is exposed. You know, you want to keep as little possible as exposed. Then I'm just gonna back up, like I back up to reload. See. Step forward once I have it fully reloaded, I'm able to shoot at someone again. Yeah. Well, we keep it very close find out. Now remember, I have the ammo perk on. That means right now I would only have one shot left with my sniper rifle because I wouldn't have the 4 extra. Those 4 extra are going to make a big difference when you're getting close to no ammo. See, I would be out right there. I wouldn't have even killed that guy. Now I also get to choke on that kill. But basically, I just get to get at least, you know, 2 more kills with it, which the ammo perk is a big boon to people who are staying alive for a while. See, I'm already on the right, I believe, and I'm able to pretty much control. And once they had the flag, I didn't overextend myself because they're going to be going for map control after that. What I did was I went back to the base. I went back to a situation where I can control, and I'm just going to put as many shots as I can into that guy. I'm going to go back to my position. Although I don't have a sniper, I still have a DMR, which is fairly range damage. I can at least lay a lot of support for anyone who's going to be able to help me. I'm keeping an eye out, and I'm keeping an ear out for that ordnance drop, because it makes a very distinct sound. If you listen for that sound, you'll be able to recognize it a lot easier, and you'll be able to know when the ordnance is coming, actually before it shows up for your teammates. Yeah, and basically, I see by the time I would get over to where I could see the flag carrier, he would already have it at his base. So I declare that there's very little I could do at that point. But I do get the binary on. And binary, same thing as sniper really, but it's an instant kill anywhere in the body. It doesn't necessarily have to be the head, full shield or not. So it's a lot more powerful. But it's slightly harder to use, I would say. And when you aim, a very red beam comes out. So for this gun especially, you want to be aimed out as little as possible. You want people to not know where you are. You know, normally I would begin moving. You always want to shift your position where the enemy doesn't know if you lose cover. But because I have a friend on Pelican, he shouts out to me if anyone's coming down from that side. I have cover over pretty much the whole right side of the map and very good control. So I don't feel the need to move. But if I begin getting intentionally threatened or chased after, always change your position, even if it is, you know, less advantageous. Because odds are, if people know where you are, they're going to be aiming for you and coming after you a lot. It happened, I had a 26-in-1 game earlier on Complex because, you know, I was camping in the same spot and people were coming after me and I should have stopped. I should have moved. And a guy with rockets came in at the last half minute of the game and killed me. And he ended my perfection with only 30 seconds left on the clock, and that ruined it for me. So always, if people are coming after you, you know, keep out of the way. Because if you just camp, if you keep a clear line of sight and you keep some distance from you, if you keep a very clear advantage, my advantage is distance and ammo supply and, you know, all this positioning. If you keep those clear advantages up on you, there's no way anyone can kill you. Especially, I'm going to say something. The players in this game were obviously not as skilled and overly focused on the objective. that could be good in some cases, but it is not good for killing and or staying alive. So something is to be said about the player's skill level that I was facing in this game, I will say, but I do demonstrate how to stay alive. You want to be able to, you know, keep that good angle and positioning. So these are still good tips. Sometimes it's just if you get a lucky game. I don't always get a perfection every single game, but I do have up into the double digits of them now. I have a lot, so I am a very good resource. I've done it a bunch of times. And this gameplay should be proof enough of exactly how effective this strategy can be if applied well. Yeah. You always gotta make sure you keep everyone in your sight should die. And you gotta keep clear callouts with your team. Teamwork is almost essential for perfection. I've only gotten one without a teamwork and callouts and someone in my party. Next is always controlling a power weapon. Ragnarok is especially good for it because the sniper respawns. In Complex, sniper does not respawn. Usually how I get perfection in Complex is either I get an extra sniper ordnance drop, or I take the enemy sniper. It's usually one of the only two ways I ever get perfections in Complex or any other map of the like. So you gotta be able to keep a steady supply of power weapons. You have to be very skilled in using it. You know, see, I'm already on the Invincible. That's 30 kills without a death, I'll have you know. Yeah, so 6 more before the end of the game. As you can see, I'll get 36 now. And another thing is just generally ammo. You see right now I have, you know, very little ammo for the sniper rifle. I think I only have like 5 shots left for the DMR. I am not prepared to go take it. They already have the flag cap basically. If I get caught out there, I can only kill up to 2 guys, and that's with no missing shots, and maybe even 3 if I land all 5 on a guy. So up to 3 kills if I were to run out. Basically, I got to sit back, and I need to hold out till I get more weapons. Because even with the ammo perk, where I start off with, you know, an extra clip of ammo for everything, I'm still struggling with my supply. You know, so you gotta be able to maintain very specifically contact with that. That's the advantage of having close quarters kills. It's a lot riskier, but you are able to get ammo more. And whenever you're using the sniper in particular, you want them to be walking straight away from you or straight at you, because that means you don't have to change your radical height or right and left. That just means that they're getting further away, which makes it a lot easier. It's like right there, I was standing at the base of the lift, and I just wait for him to land so I can get a clear shot and, you know, fire it at him. As you can see, I hear that ordnance sound, sniper rifle. I think in my head, and there it is. It spawns. So I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna grab it, and basically, I'm gonna continue this. And again, don't stay zoomed in too long. Again, it's very important because this is a very prime example of staying zoomed in, because you cannot see that radar again, and you have to be able to keep good call out. See, I didn't see that guy. I called out, you know, WTD, come over here. I'm one shot, and he knows I'm going for the perfection, so he's gonna come help, obviously. You know, so he helps me kill the guy. He gets an instant bolt shot kill, and he helps me out a lot. So it's always important to have teamwork, have someone to back you up. If that guy had not been able to help me, then more than likely the other player would have either chased me down, where I would have had to either kill him or him kill me, which would have ended my perfection, or he would have gotten away with the flag, which is still bad. So in both situations, we presented the worst case scenario. Now, you can notice, whenever you see your radar, there's the arrows that pop up around the end. Keep an eye out for those, because those are basically just as good indicators that people are coming as you know, people actually being on the radar. And especially when you're at low shots like this, take the shot just whenever you see a shot come out. If you can get it without being in threat, you know, if you can make the shot without being in imminent danger, then take your time with the shot. Make sure you get a headshot. You line it up. You conserve ammo that way, and it's just a lot more fun, personally. And if you are in danger, just take the shot, even if you don't think you will hit it. It will remove ammo for them and keep it away. But basically, you know, perfection. I'm going to go over my points again just to hammer them kind of into your head. Good location, Always keep cover close by. Back up while reloading. Don't stay zoomed in too long. Advantages such as power weapons, distance, anything like that. Teamwork, call outs.